and gentlemen, welcome to Man United Talks. Valencia versus Manchester United review. Manchester United have just lost 2-1 in Spain against Valencia. I'm not in a good mood. How do we go from what we did against Fulham to what we did against Valencia, who are not a great team at the moment? Let's be honest. They got good players, but we made them look great. We made them at times look like Barcelona. You know, they were playing fluid Spanish football, which obviously gets related to Barcelona, but I was not fond of what we were doing. We were not pressing well. It was slow. Anyway, before I dive in, if you do enjoy, please drop a like and subscribe. Here we go. Okay, so the first issue I want to address is, I'm not even going to talk about the match events. I usually go through the goals and stuff, but they're there. There's no reason. I am not treating you guys like your children. You know what happened. So, anyway. The first thing I had an issue with, the first thing I saw, I tweeted it out when the lineup came out. I don't know how this team's going to play. I don't know what type of style of football I expect from this team, because you played 5 central midfielders. Pereira can play out wide. Mata can play out wide, but inevitably they're going to come in the middle because that's what they do. And it's not like when you're playing with the likes of Hazard or Messi, who cut in from the wing but generally stay wide. These are players that cut inside because they're central players. Paul Pogba, Fellaini, Fred, Mata, and Andres Pereira. 5 central players. There's no width. And we might have got away with it had we been playing Luke Shaw and Diogo Dalot. I might have no problem with that lineup, because you get the width from the fullbacks and you get the crossing ability. While Mata always has to cut back from the right side to cross with his left. Andres Pereira can cross with his left as well as his right, but he generally is going to cut back, right? Such an issue. Such a major issue. I know Mourinho said he just wanted to give players minutes, and players who weren't able to play wanted to give them play time. And what bothers me, I guess, the most about this is I didn't even really know. You know, I'm still a bit of a football noob in terms of the way the Champions League works. We could have been seeded if we had won. Juventus lost to Young Boys, who everyone thought was going to be the whooping boys of the group, which inevitably they were, or overall they were, sorry. But, like, I don't understand. I mean, initially when we played Valencia at Old Trafford, I was like, okay, this is a tough game. They're a decent side. But they have not been great this season, by any stretch of the imagination. And Gonçalo Guedes, the Portuguese left mid starlet, was not even playing. I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad because there's no plan. When I looked at the team, there's no plan. Like, when I watched this game, when I looked at the lineup, I thought, okay, there's no plan. I don't understand. I don't see what you're trying to do with this 11 players other than get them appearances because they haven't played. But that's just punishment. So that's number one. There was no plan for when I looked at the lineup. I didn't see what you were going to do. Then I watched the game. The first 45 minutes, I'm not going to lie to you. I was in and out of watching the game in the second half. I was looking at my phone and other stuff, getting my thumbnails ready and all that pre-time, because I couldn't bear to watch it. It was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful, right? But there's no plan to me at all. You have Lukaku up there solely by himself, who has to drift out wide to create opportunities for who? Because there's no other striker or no other real scoring threat in the middle. You drag Lukaku out wide. Like, what are you trying to do? You're punishing players. Andres Pereira should not have to play out wide. And I think he could do it. And honestly, I'd prefer if you tried him on the right side. Why would you play him on the left? Why on earth would you play him on the left? You know, we really could have used Tyus Chong tonight. I don't know. Like, I just don't understand what Mourinho was going for. I don't know the plan. That is the biggest issue. There's difference between having no identity and having no plan. Because on the pitch, there's no plan. And the identity, but the identity of the club, Manchester United, is legendary club. When they come into town, you're scared of them. Just a multitude of great things about Manchester United. That's the identity of the club. But then there's the plan on the pitch. What is that plan? I did not see that plan. It was like, what? What am I watching here? Just a bunch of discombobulated individuals. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm trying to gather what I saw. Marcus Rojo at left back. We all know that's not a great idea. Yes, he can deliver a cross, but he's a center back who is not going to play 90 minutes running up and down the left flank. He's not going to do that. He can do it for Argentina because they play a back three and he gets away with it, But no, it's just not a good idea. I don't know, man. And I wish someone would just ask this guy. I'm going to say this every freaking video because I just wish someone would ask Mourinho, what is his plan? What did you want to get out of these players today? Because if I'm going to be honest with you, at times I just thought this was a preseason game. Just a bunch of players thrown together to get fitness. That's what it looked like to me. There was no real system, no plan, and I feel sorry for people like Romero having to have Phil Jones in front of him. Just when you start bigging Phil Jones up, one of two things happens. He scores an own goal or he gets injured. Jeez, dude. I saw a stat. He's scored 5 goals for Manchester United, all own goals. Unbelievable. Just when I was thinking, he's getting a consistent run of games. And that's just the story of Phil Jones. The last own goal Manchester United conceded was in 2011 against Benfica in the Champions League. And guess who scored that? Phil Jones. Why is this man still starting for Manchester United? God, dude, so many things wrong with this club. And I saw a tweet that I retweeted, or I quoted it, and I said I agree. Something to the effect. I'm paraphrasing. Jose Mourinho. No, it's not what he said. It's not all Jose Mourinho's fault, but surely that's the only real change you can make is to get rid of the manager or change the manager. A mate of mine texted me during the game. We were texting during the game, and I said, team selection's horrible, something like that. And he said, he wishes it was that easy. I'm going to be quite honest with you. It is that easy. In certain cases, it is that easy. And tonight, I feel like that was that scenario. I know we got Liverpool coming up, and I know we're already qualified. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not so bad. But when you look at the football on the pitch, it's a bad thing. Selection is huge. You pick 5 central midfielders to play against a team who are very compact. Valencia are very compact. They were very central. During the game, Martin Keown said you could throw a cloth over them to cover them. You needed width. Rojo's not going to give you width. And Valencia gives you width, but no end product. He doesn't run forward. He doesn't cross the ball. I'm sick of him. I am sick of him. I don't want to see him play again, ever. I'm going to be honest with you. If he keeps playing like that, I don't want to see it. He's such a good defender these days. Don't play him at fullback. Unless we're playing Chelsea and you need someone to absolutely do a job on Hazard or something to that extent. He doesn't offer anything going forward. I don't understand how such an aggressive attacking presence can just leave someone. I don't get it. I will never understand. I don't know. Anyway, I've gone on for enough now. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe. For those of you that have joined recently, I know there's been a few new faces. Thank you for joining. And if you got any friends that are in Manchester United content and all that type of stuff, share it with them. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and all that. You know, it's a good time. On to the Scousers. I'll see you for that preview. Oh boy. Okay, I'm out of here. Deuces.